Hi, I'm Joan. I'm one of the nurses at the Student Health Centre. I job share with Suzanne Kiley. And what I'd like to do today is to introduce you visually to the health centre, where we are situated on campus and how to find us. We're at the entrance to the atrium building here. I'm at the revolving door. It's a one-way system at the moment due to COVID. So come on along with me and I'll walk you up to the health centre. So there's a nice reception area here with Sonia in there. So if you need to find somebody or go somewhere, that's a good point to be. This is the hand gel station. As you arrive on campus, we'd ask everybody to use the hand gel stations. There's also hand wash stations up here, and the men's loos and ladies' loos are just here on the left. That's the ladies' loo and the men's loo. So then as we come up the steps here, you're into the main area of the atrium building, and over on my left is the caretaker's office. Again, another point of information if you get lost or don't know where to go, what to do, where your classrooms are, where the lecture theatres are, you can ask there. And then the student canteen is here, the orange artwork on the outside, and then across the way, directly across from the canteen, is the Student Health Centre. So there's a big pink wall and the sun is shining on our word health. So the Student Health Centre is here. When you come to us, you should have an appointment. So when you arrive, you just ring the bell and Tracy, our administrator, or Suzanne and myself will let you in.
Hi there.
I have an appointment at 11.
Okay, come on in.
So this is the waiting area that you arrive into in the health centre, and then you just introduce yourself to Tracy if she's here, the administrator.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Tracy.
Hi.
So Tracy, what do I do if I want to make an appointment?
So you give us a call on 239 4760 or send an email to studenthealth@iadt.ie and we'll get back to you.
And Tracy's brilliant. If you don't know what you're looking for, just ask her. She'll direct you in the right way and to the right people. Okay. So the nurse's room is here. So if you're coming to Suzanne and myself, this is the room that we work from. It's a very private little centre here. It's confidential, and then this is the doctor's room. So this is what we look like. We just wanted to say you're very welcome. We look forward to seeing you on campus. Don't be shy. Just pick up the phone, ring us or email us and we'll help you. Take care. Bye bye.
Hi everyone, I'm Rachel and I'm your Vice President for Education, and I'm here today with Suzanne Keeley. She's one of our nurses over in the Health Centre, and we just have a couple of frequently asked questions that we'd like to share with you about the Health Centre. So Suzanne, first of all, who can access the Student Health Centre?
Hi Rachel, and thanks very much for inviting me today to do this with you. Well, anybody really who's registered with IADT as a full-time student or a part-time student can access the health centre. We are only too delighted to see anybody who is from first year through to postgraduate come and see us at any time.
Fantastic. And where are you located?
So we're located in the atrium building, and we are opposite the student canteen, and it's a big pink wall with health written on it in white letters and grey door, and we're open Monday to Friday. We're open from 9 till 4, and there's a nurse on campus every day, and there's an administrator on campus every day. And there's a doctor on campus twice a week. So that's on a Tuesday morning and a Thursday morning. And the clinic runs from 9:30 until 12:30. And usually we don't have a very long waiting list, luckily. We're in a lucky position whereby if you need an appointment, even a non-urgent appointment, you will get it in a day or two. So my recommendation is to phone the health centre to make an appointment at as early as you can on the day that you're looking for the appointment. And we will try and accommodate you to give you an appointment either that day or the following day, certainly within a couple of days of your request.
Perfect. Are you open during the summer?
So we are not open during the summer. We have an academic year opening. So that means from September through to the middle of June. So we're closed from mid-June to mid-August. And for that reason, we would prefer you to have your own GP. Because if you need somebody during that time in the summertime, we're not available to you. So we would encourage people to have their own GP as a backup during that time.
Yeah. Where is the GP located when I have to see the GP off campus?
Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, we have 2 clinics on campus, Tuesday and Thursday. So the off-campus time then is any time outside of the Tuesday and Thursday mornings. And we're very fortunate to have a lovely GP practice. They're all really dynamic and knowledgeable, and they offer a full range, of GP offerings, and they are based in Monkstown, in the Crescent in Monkstown Village, and you can get the bus down as far as Dunleary from IADT, and then it's just a short walk from Dunleary to Monkstown, and they're based over a interior design shop on the first floor, and we can give you directions, no problem.
What type of issues do you deal with?
Okay, so we like to deal obviously with student orientated with issues. So the main issues that we deal with are sexual health, which is a huge part of what we do, and we offer full sexual health screening within the health centre. We offer contraception, another big part of what we do, and we offer all the various types of contraception. So that would be the oral contraceptive pill, the intrauterine devices, Mirena, JDES, and the copper coil. We offer free condoms throughout the college, so they're issued anywhere, in the bathrooms around the college. They're available to students. We offer Depo-Provera injections. We offer Implanon insertion and removal. So really any type of contraception that you may require, we will deal with that for you as best we can. If we don't deal with whatever specific one you do require, we will obviously signpost you to some place that will be able to do that for you.
Great.
And the other issues we would deal with then would be, urinary tract infections, treatment of acne, lacerations. We would get a lot of lacerations from maybe students in model making, people who are using scalpels. So we do a first aid service also. And we're very much a signposting service as well. So if you come in with an unusual health issue or any issue at all, we'll sit down with you, we'll tease it out, and we'll find a solution for you. So if it isn't even a straightforward, health issue and you don't know where to go, come in, we'll have a chat and we'll figure it out together.
That's great to hear. How much does it cost?
Okay, so at the moment, it is €10 to see the doctor. If you have a medical card, it's free of charge. And it's free of charge to see the nurse. And also we work very closely with the student counselling service. And if we refer you over there, it's also free of charge to see the student counsellor. So generally speaking, it is €10 is the maximum amount you'll be asked to pay.
That's great. Can I get a free STI screening? And will my parents find out if I get tested or if I test positive?
Okay, so absolutely. We are only too delighted to offer you a free STI screening, and we encourage people to come in to get screened. What I always say to the students is, get it done while you're a student, while it's available to you on campus. It's easy to access it, it's free of charge, and it's all in-house, okay? So by that I mean, we will do the testing in-house. The boys will be asked for a urine sample. The girls will be asked for a swab, which they will take themselves. And both boys and girls will get a blood test. We send those off to the laboratory in UCD, and we get a result approximately 7 days later. So it's very efficient. If you are tested positive for one of the STIs, we will also treat you within our 4 walls. So in other words, we don't have to send you off campus to another site. We'll do it on site for you. Again, all free of charge and highly confidential. I want to stress that today. It is highly confidential. Some students might ask, as you mentioned, Rachel, will my parents ever find out, for example? Absolutely no way. This is a contract between student health and the student. So it is very private, it is highly confidential, and we operate a system that is separate from all the other software systems within the college. Therefore, it's unique to us, and only the student health staff can access that. So be assured it's highly confidential.
Fantastic. Can I use the IADT GP as my full-time GP?
We don't recommend that, okay? And simply because if you are registered with a medical card with your local GP, then we can see you as a visitor, but we can't take you over as your full caregiver. So also, as I mentioned earlier, the problem would lie in the summertime when we're closed. So we would recommend that you always hold on to your family GP, even if that is outside of the Dublin area. You're coming from outside of Dublin to study in IADT, hold on to your family GP, but we will definitely see you, no problem, for the duration of the time that you're in IADT, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Is there a method of registering online?
Yes, we would recommend that everybody who comes into first year, that they would register with us online. It only takes a few moments. It's very efficient. It's very simple. And you're set up and ready to go should you need us at any time in the future.
Fantastic. Should I inform the health centre of a chronic illness that I have?
Yes, we would very much encourage that. And even if you don't use our services, it's very good for us to know if, for example, we have somebody on campus who suffers with epilepsy, or somebody who has diabetes, and they may be prone to, having highs and lows with their blood sugar and so on. And we carry several emergency medications in the health centre with regard to those conditions. So it is helpful for us to know that we have that cohort of people on campus and that we're ready to go should an emergency crop up for those people. We also have EpiPens, so people with allergies, particularly anaphylactic allergies, we would highly recommend that you come in, say hello, just flag it with us, And it's good to know that you're on campus. You'll be there from year 1 to year 4, and we at least we have some kind of record that you're there on campus. So yes, we would encourage people with chronic illnesses, pop in, say hello, register with us online or in the office, and we'll take it from there.
Great. If somebody has a question that doesn't fully relate to health, but they don't know where to go, can they come and ask for advice?
Absolutely. We're very much operating an open door service, okay? And the last thing we want is for people to sit there wondering what they should do with a certain issue. They don't know whether to go left or right. Look, we will try and help you as best we can. So come in, doesn't matter what the issue is, tease it out, and we are aware of what services are available in IADT. Student services is a big part of what we do in IADT, and it is really phenomenal the amount of services that are available to students. And because we're part of that bigger circle of student services, we can send you to the area that would be most specific for your needs. So just come in and ask.
Great. Do I come to the Student Health Centre for travel vaccines?
Now, at the moment, unfortunately, we don't provide it, okay? But again, we will recommend a place for you to go that's fairly local. We may look at that in the future, and we will update our website should we introduce it at some time in the future.
Fantastic. Can I get the morning after pill at the Student Health Centre?
So we don't have it at the moment, but we will send you to the local pharmacy. We will talk you through it beforehand, and we will just go through what's entailed when you arrive at the pharmacy, what questions will be asked and so on. But we would recommend anybody who has had unprotected sex to go to the pharmacy as soon as possible. Go to any pharmacy. It's a walk-in service, and they will take you to a side room, go through it with you, and you can go to a pharmacy up to 5 days after having unprotected sex and get the morning after pill. So there are 2 different pills. So if you go, say, up to 72 hours after having unprotected sex, it will be one type of pill. And if it's longer than that, up to 5 days, it will be a different type of pill. So I would suggest you go as soon as you can. Once you know that you need to get this, then don't hesitate and get it done. It's the simplest thing to do is to go in early.
What is PrEP, and can I get it at the health centre?
Okay, so PrEP stands for pre-exposure prophylaxis. It's a daily pill that can help prevent HIV. If you don't have HIV, taking PrEP every day can lower your chances of getting HIV from sex by more than 90%. PrEP is also known by the brand name Truvada. So it's something that is quite specialized, and we will send you on to the correct clinic in order to get it, where they will guide you through, the prescription. They will give you a prescription for it, how to take it, when to take it, and so on. So it's a highly specialized area. So we very much endorse the use of PrEP, but we will transfer your care for that onto a specialized clinic for that particular reason.
Okay. And do you provide pregnancy testing on campus?
We do. So come in, we have them there. All we need from you is a urine sample, and we would be more than happy to provide you with. Don't fret. Do not go to the chemist and put yourself to the expense of a pregnancy test. Or sometimes what will happen is girls will often buy a pregnancy test and perhaps it's positive and they need to come into us to see another positive one. So whatever your circumstances are, don't sit there fretting. Come in and we'll help you.
Fantastic. And that's all the questions that we have. So I just want to say thank you so much, Suzanne, for coming in today and answering these questions. Where can students contact the health centre?
So the health centre, you can go to our online page, and as I said earlier, you can register online, you can contact us by phone and speak to our administrator, and you can contact us by our email, our student help email. So any of those methods, we're more than glad to help you. And as I said earlier, we have very much an open door policy, and we welcome all students to come in and say hello in the health centre.
Fantastic. So thanks for listening, everyone, and the health centre is always open for you. Bye.